Luncheonette's been coming here for a long time. Everyone loves them here in Long Beach. Let's give it up for the famous Rabbi Herman. Rabbi Herman. Rabbi Herman, you have a lot of great memories of Laurelton Luncheonette.
Oh yes, this is really my favorite luncheonette, undoubtedly. And Debbie, she's one of my favorite waitresses. Not only is she a beautiful woman, but she's kind, considerate, and we can't wait till she comes back to serve us up those eggs, oatmeal, and cran orange juice.
How many years have you and Bob Carroll from the Lions been having breakfast here at the Laurelton Luncheonette? Just about every morning.
Just about 7 days a week. When he has to go to Mass and I have to go to Mass, I mean, I'm not going to say that.
All right, what do you have coming up in Temple Emmanuel?
We're trying to raise some money, from the flood. And Monday night, actually, at Young Israel, the corner of West Penn and Long Beach Road, we're having an internationally famous speaker, Reverend Youngrice. It's very inspiring for all faiths. She has a message. How do you respond to the flood? She says, I can't tell you why, but certainly Long Beach has learned to stick together, help each other. We want all the businesses open again, and we want the Laurel to flourish and Debbie to be well. So come on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, well, $18. The money will go to all the synagogues that were hurt during the flood, and we're doing our best to bounce back. So thank you very much.
And now we'll have one of Barry's famous congregants, Barry Kursfeld, to talk about Morning Madness here in Long Beach and Jazz Night. Barry does so much great work here in the Long Beach community. Morning Madness is coming up. Let's talk about that.
Yes, Wednesday night is Morning Madness, and it's a wonderful event. I hope you come out and support the students. The students are the models. They will be modeling tuxedos and gowns from different stores on the South Shore. And the money all goes to Morning Madness, which is our after-prom party where we keep our students together and safe. And they make memories that they'll remember forever. The night of the prom, they're together, they know that they're safe, they have a wonderful evening, and somebody wins a car, and somebody wins a laptop. Please come out Wednesday night at the high school and see these wonderful students modeling, and it's also, dinner is from the Outback. So please, I think it's about 7 o'clock. It's on this Wednesday night. Please come out for the kids. It's a very important event. And also on May 1st is Jazz Night at the high school, and that is going to be, the money is going to raise money for new marching Marine band uniforms. Many of our uniforms components were in the homes of the students at the time that the Hurricane Sandy hit. So we're missing pants, we're missing shirts, we're missing gloves, we're missing hats. We basically need new uniforms, and that's what we're going to be working together the next couple of months with Halftime Howie and the high school. We're all going to be working together to get new uniforms for next year. Thank you.
All right, let's give a Barry. We heard from the coalition of prevent underage drinking, and we also have Jody, our good friend from the Long Beach Breast Cancer Coalition. They do great work, and Jody has a big announcement. So look at Jody from the Long Beach Breast Cancer Coalition. All these great organizations joining us tonight. Jody, you're up next.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you very much for having me here. Basically, what I want to say, after we had the following damages from our communication system from Hurricane Sandy, we now have a new phone number for the Lend a Helping Hand program. The Lend a Helping Hand program is a program that helps people when they're undergoing breast cancer treatment, to help them with their bills, so to ease the pain of knowing that they have to struggle to pay bills. So we're happy to announce that we do have a new phone number, and we're up and running, and the phone number is 516-934-3404. Please again, 934-3404 is our new phone number. We're not going to have any breast cancer walk this year, but we're selling T-shirts, and we hope that you'll contact us if you would like to have a T-shirt. saying, FYI Sandy, we're here to stay.
All right, now let's have Steve Vaccaro up for a big announcement, which is going down next Sunday when we're doing a fundraiser in Valley Stream. I think you all want to listen to this. It's a great thing Steve has been working on the last several days. Steve?
Well, first of all, I have to give it up for the ownership here at the Luncheonette. Big crowd, it's amazing. I've been coming here since I was a little boy. My first movie, I saw Planet of the Apes right next door. My mom took me to have breakfast here, so it's really good time to come back here. It's a nice time to see a crowd. We have really good news, and right after I announce it, I'm going to call Linda up with the 50-50 raffle that we're going to generously give to Debbie, and we're going to have Andrew pick out that winning ticket in a few minutes. Working with a few tuxedo places around the area on behalf of Benoit, Howie, and myself. So far up to date, we have 20 tuxedo rentals that we're going to give to high school students for the prom coming up on June 20th. So at next week's show, we're going to give away 20 free tuxedos with shoes and alterations all in there. So there's a few people I want to thank. Sal's Tuxedos in Massapequa, VIP Tuxedo Place in Massapequa, and also the Tuxedo Place in Oceanside. And we're still waiting for more. I think by next week, we should probably have close to 50 or 60 free tuxedos for high school gentlemen. Okay, so give it up for the high school there. If I can have Linda come up here with the 50-50, and Andrew, one of the owners of the Laurel Luncheonette, come up here also. Linda? Okay. I know Debbie went through a lot, and it's good to see good people around here, so I'm going to have Andrew pick out the winning ticket to 50-50. So Linda, how much money do we get?
$425.
$425. Half goes to Debbie and half goes to the winner. So it's up to the winner what they want to do with it. Andrew, pick that winning ticket.
John. Ticket number 655-515. John here. Ticket number 655-515.
Okay, we have over $400, so half goes to Debbie. Give it up for Debbie. That's the reason why we're all here.
All right, so let's give Debbie the well-earned, and thanks for all the generous donations tonight. And Debbie, it's a labor of love, and we can't wait for you to come back. And what has this night meant to you, Debbie?
This has been unbelievable. I don't even know what to say, but I want to thank Halftime Howie, the band, my bosses, all the people in Long Beach, all my customers, and thank you so much. It's so much appreciated. Thank you. I'm overwhelmed.
All right. That's awesome. Excellent. Does anybody here like movies? Hey, you like movies? We have a inspirational movie review. Rocco Pasafumi does poems and movies. And Rocco, what do you got coming up this week?
The movie I have chosen to do this week is Jack and the Giant Slayer. It's directed by Bryan Singer. It stars Nicholas Hoult, Eleanor Tomlinson, Stanley Tucci, and Ewan McGregor. In the film, Jack, played by Hoult, is a young farmhand who unwittingly unlocks a portal that frees a group of giants who previously were considered just legends. They come back to take over the kingdom and kidnap Jack's love, Princess Isabel, played by Eleanor Tomlinson. So now Jack must rescue Isabel and save the kingdom from the giant's control. Jack Giant Slayer, which is based on the fairy tales Jack the Beanstalk and Jack the Giant Killer, are the latest in a series of fairy tale action films. While the film manages to be fairly entertaining and benefits from a great cast, this, like previous fairy tale action films like Little Red Riding Hood and Snow White and the Huntsman, ends up trying to please everyone while not doing much to be really anything truly memorable, which, in my opinion, is actually the worst thing than being a bad movie. It won't hold an adult's interest too greatly, and the film is a little too scary for young children. So it really has all the makings of a fairly run-of-the-mill B movie that happens to be beneficial from some Hollywood polish. If you are not discriminating, it's decently entertaining action film. It's not the worst thing you'll ever see, but preferably you should rent it. It's not really worth going to see in the theater. But if you are, your money's better really spent elsewhere. So I give Jack and the Giant Slayer 2 out of 5 stars. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rocco. All right, Steve, can we raffle off some books now? All right, let's have the 3 authors up here. And Jesse, do you like reading books? Yes. All right, excellent. You know, we want, but young people, older people, you're gonna love read these books. Let's get one of each. Start up. All right, first book we're gonna raffle off is Whale Island. All right, let's bring up Whale Island and let's get a winner up. Steve, pull the winner. All right. The first winner of Whale Island is Rosa. Rosa, where's Rosa? Is Rosa here? All right, let's laurelton, I think, what was that?
Mark Taylor?
Mark Taylor? Mark? Is Mark here? All right. Hey, I want a book. Halftime Rally. All right, excellent. Thank you. I'm going to enjoy this. All right, excellent. All right, next book. Rich. We have Rich here. 954 is Rich here? Come on up. You won this great book. The Madonna Ghost. Where's Rich? All right, why don't you bring the book to Rich and tell him what a great book he's going to get. All right, last one, Joe Satriano's book. And the winner is Linda? Linda Frank. Linda Frank, you won Joe Satriano's book. Awesome.
Now a t-shirt. Somebody just donated.
Islander tickets. Islander tickets. To win your local hockey team. All right, these are to win free Islander tickets. And the winner of this is... All right. I'll have to read that.
Osh? I don't even know what that is.
All right, forget it. Let's get another one. So I can't read that one. Tom! Is Tom here? 780? Tom? All right, next one. Laurelton Luncheonette! 1 free Islander tickets! There we go! Come on up, come on There we go! Islanders Montreal, good game. Cross tickets. This is to see March 17th. Navy.
Sal!
Sal!
Sal left.
All right, give it to Sal. He comes in here, right?
Yep.
All right, Sal's going to get the free tickets.
And one more. We got Benoit's CD.
Benoit CD.
Elaine.
Elaine.
There's Elaine in the house.
Elaine. Don't give it to him. Right.
One more. Victor.
Victor.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
He's on the album.
He's on the album.
Oh, he's on the album. Okay.
Judy Lining. Judy, you won the CD.
There we go.
All right, excellent. All right. Speaking of sports, let's bring up Chris Campbell from Chris Ronaldo Group Sports Report. Chris Campbell. Good job, everybody. And I'm sure Chris will be talking about the tough Nick loss today. Give it up for Chris Campbell, Chris Ronaldo Group. Woo!
Thanks, Howie. We had a busy day in sports today, so let's jump right into it. Starting obviously with the big meeting at the Garden between the Knicks and the rival Heat. It really was a game of two halves, with the Knicks looking to be in command at the end of the first half, but at the start of the third quarter, it looked like they had a different team playing against the Heat, as Miami really just took control and cruised to a 99-93 victory. The Nets had a day off after dropping a 96-85 decision to the Bulls last night in Chicago. Moving on to the ice, this afternoon at the Coliseum, the Islanders hosted the Ottawa Senators. This game went into a shootout with John Tavares scoring the winning goal. The Rangers are actually at the Garden tonight. The Garden seems to be the place to be today, as they had to transition the basketball court to the ice so that the Rangers could actually play host to the Buffalo Sabres. That game just getting underway. From the ice, let's move on to the gridiron. The Jets brought in free agent quarterback David Garrard for a workout this week, and it looks like they might be close to putting a deal together for him. And as the rumors continue to swirl around the potential trading of star quarterback Darrelle Revis, I'm finding it to be a huge mistake for Gang Green, as they really need to figure out a way to hang on to him and make him a little bit more comfortable in his position and role with the team. Giants had a relatively quiet week, but they did re-sign offensive tackle Will Beatty, and they also brought in free agent defensive tackle Cullen Jenkins for a visit as a possible replacement for the departed Chris Canty. And finally, what do you say we leave the New York cold and head down to Florida for some baseball spring training? Both locals saw action today as the Mets dropped a 6-4 defeat to the Marlins in Jupiter, Florida, and at Fenway South in Lee County, the Yanks took on the Red Sox, winning that game 5-2. And in Yankee news, the Bombers got a little bit of a scare yesterday as Ichiro Suzuki was involved in a minor car accident as he was leaving George Steinbrenner Field. When asked if he was okay, he said it would take a lot more than a minor accident to keep him off the field, but when they asked him about the condition of his car, he smiled and replied, "Sayonara." Great to see that. And it was also great to see Mariano Rivera back this week as he pitched a simulated game, working his way back from the knee injury that he sustained ending his season last year. Anyway, that's it in sports, and I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Great job, Chris. What have we got? 4 minutes left? What time is it? 9:56? 53? I thought it would be a cool way to end the show to go around the room, and I'm going to ask you, give me your name, and I want to ask you your favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette. So when I go around, give me your name and give me your favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette.
Lacey, French onion soup.
All right.
Sammy, waffles.
Karen, chicken Slovaki.
Rocco, what's your favorite dish at Laurel Luncheonette?
Chicken's good.
What's your favorite dish at Laurel Luncheonette?
No, I remember you.
All right. Debbie, you've been there 30 years. What's your favorite dish?
I love the chicken souvlaki, great.
All right. What's your favorite dish at the Laurel?
Sausage and pepper.
Sausage and pepper. Your favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette?
Peanut butter chocolate cake.
Peanut butter chocolate cake. I love it. All right. So, what's your favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette?
French toast.
French toast. Good choice.
Mine is the same.
All right.
Challah bread with all kinds of fruits.
All right. Your favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette?
The blue cheeseburger rare.
Blue cheeseburger rare. I love it. Favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette?
Favorite dish?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs. Favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette?
Osco Buco.
Oscobuco! All right! All right! Chef, what's your favorite dish at the Laurel Luncheonette?
Ribeye steak is really good.
Ribeye steak! Andrew, your favorite dish at the Laurel?
I gotta say the Elvis pancakes.
All right, here we go!
Yeah, we got
Elvis pancakes! Favorite dish at the Laurel?
Chicken kebab over rice pilaf.
All right, favorite dish at the Laurel?
Seafood flaviano.
Favorite dish? All right, we got 30 seconds left! Debbie, you get the last word till I close. How'd you like this evening, Debbie?
Oh, it was fantastic. Thank you, everyone. I love you so much. Thank you.
All right, I want to thank everyone here. Thanks to Jeff. Thanks to all our guests. We can't wait till Debbie gets back. It's what Long Beach is all about. Thanks to everyone that came tonight. And let me wrap with this. My name is Halftime. I want to thank you for your time. Please join us next Sunday night for an edition of Halftime. But at this time, we are out of time. See you